Hey guys, this is a quick intro video for the acro session. Had a few requests of people who want to get started with it. It is something that you want to have a decent base with the kind of hang handstand split warm up and a gymnastic strength before you kind of dive into it, so that way your tissues are a bit more conditioned and you can kind of get into the movements a bit more. But some really basic things you can start with if you want to get on it straight away. Just getting into that nice dead hang in the ring. So if you can't quite do full body weight, you still keep the toes down and you want to arch and hollow. So a lot of the power production for the flips and stuff like that comes from being able to change that shape. So from there you can go into a nicer full body weight one with the legs bent and hollow and arch. From there you can speed it up and get that kind of kick. You've got to take the time for the tissues through the shoulders to condition and to feel that anterior posterior chain working properly through that. Another important thing, if you're just doing a handstand warm-up, you should be developing a decent kick-up by using a wall or a pole to get that nice hamstring flexibility. So in the kick-up, you just come in close to the wall and you're just working on keeping a split. You're not bringing the second leg up. This will help develop your front flip, your cartwheels, no-handed cartwheels, and just getting that mobility there, trying to keep your shoulders locked out, your back flip landing, your front flip, your round off, all of that. So working that, doing a couple of those. Pretty good workouts, doing 30 seconds on that, 30 seconds on that, and then you've got your vertical jump. So you're getting that nice long line, the arms come down, and then you're going to extend up everything, lengthens in one hip, really trying to squeeze those glutes and really get the body up into the air. Raise that center of mass, coming up, absorb the landing. So do that, then have a 30-second rest, and that's a good kind of workout for 4 rounds. If you're wanting to get into the flips a little bit more, we've got back flips and front flips using the ring. So we're just trying to develop those shapes. So on the Tuesday we do kind of the soft acrobatic stuff, the athletic flow workout. So you'll do the backflips with the hands on the ground, and that helps it develop. Here you're going to use the rings for it. So the main thing for the first part of the backflip is to get those hips open. So you're coming up and driving those hips. As you come over, you're going to pop the hips up, split down, step out light. So to get that kind of nice opening up of the hips, get that drive, pop, split, stretch down. And then the rings will deload you and you don't have to worry about going over, you're supported. Obviously you want to be able to do the basic kind of front lever, back lever, tuck versions in the rings, have that bit of shoulder conditioning so you feel really comfortable with that. The reverse is a front flip. So I come down, I'll split that leg up, over, reach for the ground, and then pull myself up. So that way I'm working on that nice control through my core. So the back flip is an arch hollow, the front flip is a hollow arch. So I'm hollowed in that position. As I come up, pass through the neutral, then I'll arch and come out of it. So it's just in reverse. For the front tuck and the back tuck, you've got to raise the rings up a bit more for the back tuck. Front tuck, I like it kind of shoulder height for the handles. Again, you want to have a good awareness of the back lever in the tuck version, going through the rings. So your first version is just going to that back lever start position, and you're just jumping up into it rather than pulling up. So you jump here into a pike. So you might just work on that. Get confident with that. The next stage is in that pike to tuck. The next stage is get that pull up and get that finish. So I highly recommend working on getting that nice and smooth and slow. If you didn't do a lot of flips or haven't done it for a long time, sometimes the middle ear gets a bit funny, so go super slow. Don't make yourself nauseous. Make sure you feel really confident in those progressions before you advance. The back tuck version in the rings, raise the rings up. So you're going into a nice position there. I generally, like when I'm training, I'll have the rings about 5 to 10 centimeters above the head. You can start out with them a bit lower, especially if your shoulders aren't that flexible and you're doing it slow. So you'll come up from here, just do a nice straight jump. Then you're going to do a jump and a tuck at the very top. So you jump up, hit that high point, then tuck, come back down on the feet. The whole point of this is to learn to jump up and rotate over. The next one, you come up, tuck, rotate over, spot the ground, stretch out, let go. Don't try and hold on, let go with that one unless you've got a good dislocate and you can go right through in the rings, but even then I advise getting used to letting go because you want to get used to putting less and less pressure in the rings, but take them super slow, make sure you're absorbing the landing, you're not hitting the ground, not beating yourself up. So I will get on those. The other component you've got to work on is getting those nice hollow body holds. So on the ground, you want to make sure that you have those nice dish positions down. So if I look at it here, you should be able to do a nice version, just starting out with a tuck body like that, and then you want to open out, take it here, 30 seconds, then on the side for your core, and on the front, you start with a cobra, start to open out, but even just getting it here, and then the other side 30 seconds, and just getting 3 sets of that out for your standard 6 minutes core. But definitely you want to have that spinal stability down with those isometric positions, because when you're doing acro stuff, it's not only those hard positions on the spine, but it's also very dynamic, a lot of force going through there, you're upside down, it's disorientating. So you've got to condition the tissues to be able to handle those forces going through the body, and then also handle that disorientation. So enjoy the acro.